Sabi dito mga kababayan sa report ng Inquirer, latest ito po, BP Duterte still willing to face charges despite Supreme Court petition. Talagang kontra-kontra mga kababayan yung mga aksyon at mga pinagagawa ni Sara Duterte. Willing ka pala to face charges pero nagpetisyon kang i-stop. Ang totoo niyan, hindi niya kasi ito kayang i-stop. At napifeel niya, mga kababayan, it is just a matter of time. Hindi man siya papaboran ng Supreme Court. Kaya pasiguro na siya, mga kababayan, sa kanyang statement na willing man talaga siya na harapin ang mga charges. Dapat po, kasi may bago na naman po na nakalkal. Iyan po. Sabi dito sa report ng Inquirer, DepEd, 52 million almost went to ghost students in 12 private schools. Yan po ang binulgar ni ngayon pa lang binulgar ni DepEd Secretary Sani Angara. You see, mamaya balikan natin ito na kwento mga kababayan ni Sani Angara dapit sa mga multong estudyante. Panahon nito ni Sara. 52 million po ang involved na pondo. So talagang hindi makakaiwas si Sara Duterte. Sa bagay, kasama na to yata sa articles of impeachment, yung corruption, both sa DepEd, pagkatapos po sa Office of the Vice President. Pakinggan natin yung report na si Sara willing daw to face charges. Aber nga,
President Sara Duterte is still willing to face the charges against her. This is this camp submitting a petition to the Supreme Court to block her impeachment. Duterte's legal counsel Sheila Season says the Vice President's earlier coming her impeachment have not changed despite filing the petition. For Season, filing a petition to question the impeachment process doesn't mean Duterte won't face it. According to Season, it was not contradictory of Duterte to avail a legal remedy available to her or anyone in her position. Makabayan bloc lawmakers earlier slammed Duterte for filing the petition against the impeachment. Makabayan lawmakers believed Duterte was evading accountability. In the Supreme Court petition, the Duterte camp sought to nullify the fourth complaint filed by House members, citing Article 11 of the Constitution. The petition accuses the House of Representatives and Secretary-General Reginald Velasco of grave abuse of discretion. This after they supposedly withheld the first 3 complaints allegedly to circumvent the 1-year prohibition on filing a similar case. The House impeached Duterte on February 5 after 250 endorsed the 4th complaint, fast-tracking the process and sending the complaint to the Senate for trial. The impeachment complaint accuses Duterte of violation of the Constitution, bribery, graft and corruption, and betrayal of public trust. The complaint cites her alleged misuse of confidential funds and an alleged death threat against President Bongbong Marcos, First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos, and Speaker Martin Romualdez. Duterte has repeatedly denied wrongdoing, saying the move to impeach her was politically motivated.
Yung pagdi-deny niya mga kababayan, gawin niya yon. Binibigyan siya ng due process. Gawin niya yon during the impeachment trial. Pumunta siya mismo doon sa Senado. Hindi yung ducking ng ducking. Ito po is a clear ducking for accountability, sabi ng mga congressmen. Ngayon po, lumabas dito sa panibagong kwento, released by Inquirer mga kababayan, published by Inquirer. Ang daming mga multo pala po na estudyante. Para lang mga kababayan, yung mga beneficiaries ng confidential funds. Yan DepEd, 52 million almost went to ghost students in 12 private schools. Non-existent po. Para lang si Mary Grace Piatos, hindi matagpuan kung nasaan. Walang birth certificate po si Mary Grace Piatos at more than 1,000 pa po na the same names, fictitious names na beneficiary ng confidential funds ni Sara Duterte. Ito mga estudyante naman po. Yan Grabe po ang ginawang problema, mga kababayan ni Sara, sa pag-upo niya sa DepEd. Sasabi dito, the Department of Education saved more than 50 million in taxpayers' money when it stopped the release of vouchers meant for senior high school students in 12 private schools that were found to be non-existent. Buti na lang mga kababayan, naisalba pa yung pera. 50 million. Yan The potential defraudment Education Secretary Sani Angara revealed amounted to 52,571,500 for the SHS voucher program and covered the school year 2023-2024 during the tenure of Vice President Sara Duterte as DepEd Secretary. Buti na lang mga kababayan. You see, sa pagbubunyag mga kababayan ni Angara, upon validation niya of the questionable claims from these 12 schools, we did not process nor release any payments and investigated the schools, sabi po ni Angara. The education chief, however, declined to identify the erring schools while an investigation is ongoing, but noted that they are located in Metro Manila in the regions of Davao, Ilocos, Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Eastern Visayas, and the Bangsamoro. Malamang may mga kasabwat po, may mga tirador. Piniki yung mga pangalan. Tingin ninyo sino yung mga tirador. Malamang sa malamang mga kababayan, kaya dapat na umara po sa impeachment trial itong si Sara Duterte. Malamang sa mabubuksan, pati ito po, kasi dati siyang DepEd Secretary at panahon niya ito nangyari. So sabi po ni Sani Angara, to protect the integrity of the investigation, we will not be disclosing the specific areas and names of the schools. The flag private schools can be removed from the voucher program, and the school administration officials can face criminal charges, including falsification and perjury for signing the documents under oath. Palamang mga kababayan, may mga kasabuat na mga DepEd officials at sila mismo ang kukubra at mag-ati-ati. Hatian niya tayo para sa pagkubra ng milyon-milyon na pera para sa voucher program na non-existent. Ghost students po. Attempting to defraud the Philippine government through falsification and misrepresentation is a serious criminal offense niya. One that our lawyers are prepared to take action on, sabi po ni Angara. Angara plans to impose new safeguards in validating claims for SHS vouchers to prevent similar cases from happening again. He stressed the need for a more advanced authentication process to detect erroneous claims. We should be able to keep an eye with a much bigger level of validation because the DepEd is able to validate everything. Angara said on the sidelines of the DepEd convention on Wednesday. So isa lang siya mga kababayan sa tinatawag na can of worms na nabuksan. Pag umarangkada yung impeachment trial, track mga kababayan sigurong can of worms. Ang makakalkal po, base doon sa articles of impeachment na finailaban kay Sara Duterte. Kaya yung mga abogado ni Sara, taranta kung paano haharangin po itong impeachment trial. Kaya sabay-sabay sila na nagpa-file ng petisyon sa Supreme Court. Kaya sabi po ni Tingog Party List Representative Jude Asidre, just months ago niya, she declared she welcomed the impeachment complaint. Now, she's pulling every trick in the book to stop it from moving forward. If she truly had nothing to hide, why the sudden fear? Her hypocrisy is staggering. She should be scared because the truth is closing in and no amount of deception will save her from it. Yan yung sabi ni Asidre after na sunod-sunod na mag-file ng petisyon sa Supreme Court. Una, si Torion at mga kasamang abogado. Tapos sunod, si Sara na mismo. Ang abogado niya, yung kanyang tatay. Tapos ngayon, biglang kambyo. Willing daw na harapin yung impeachment charges kahit nag-file ng petisyon to stop it sa Supreme Court. Kontra-kontra po, mga kababayan, yung kanyang mga statements. Ang gulo ng kanyang pag-iisip, mga kababayan.
Ating programa, mga kababayan, atid sa inyo nitong ating mga sponsors.
Fairmax Firming and Lifting Cream. Pinapay po sa mga pulses in affected area. Mainam po ito sa mga pains at paninigas ng mga kaso-kasuan. Ito sa mukha naman yung application, anti-aging, Automax po siya. Ito ay Glow 60 mga kababayan. Whitening po siya. Made in South Korea. Ito naman po, Ningxia Red Mix Fruit Drink. Gawa po siya sa goji berry. May anti-cancer properties po siya. At sa mga nagana po ng malinis and spacious fitness gym, pumunta lang po kayo sa aming Colossal Fitness Gym. May Grab Car Rental din po kami. At bills payment po sa aming office. At saka sa mga mahilig po sa mga imported bags, manood po kayo sa live selling ni Madam Aileen Rosales sa kanyang Aileen Closet po. Pati mga shoes, ito yung kanya po. Ito yung kanyang page. Kita ninyo, napakagandang mga online selling po siya. Si Madam Aileen Rosales. At cellphone number niya po, 773-798-7816.